All right. Let's go do Harumasa story now. I forgot to fucking mark it when I started Deadly Assault. I wanted to make, I mean, should I even make a video about Deadly Assault? Like, that was so fucking quick. I just paid to win my way through Deadly Assault, so I was like, yeah. All right. I haven't done any of the agent stories, man. I've only done Nekomatas, bro. Like, wait, what the fuck? Why is it not going left and right? Oh, it doesn't go right. Oh, it does go right. What the hell? I've done Lighters and Nekomatas. That's it. I did Lighters off stream. You got Bernice and Piper's Radical Day. Xingyi, haven't touched this one. Reno, I haven't touched this one. Lycon, haven't touched this one. Kaleda, haven't touched this one. Grace, nope. Oh, okay, I did the mandatory Soldier 11. Oh, this art's sick though. This one's sick. Okay, let's do Harumasas. One morning, inside the HSO Section 6 office.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Asaba, gotta keep the story straight.
After my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO, but got rejected.
I really like Asaba. He's so funny.
Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
Yeah, it wasn't fake, yeah.
That wasn't fake. It
Yeah,
was
what the hell?
reading.
You know, you're still the
Though,
biggest hater.
It was my cat's temperature.
Hey, that's a big
Public
thing. That's an
security
important
recently
thing.
seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude. Where were they seized?
Oh shit.
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new.
When it comes to
Are you
ether,
actually
that hits
interested in the
home, bro.
case?
I saw your trailer.
Please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
That ain't good.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about.
Thank you for contributing to the conversation, Sokaku.
In any case,
That was very
seeking
important.
power like this is pure opportunism.
We really needed that
Real
input.
strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Oh, so
Did you
true.
just say
Facts.
something?
Spit your shit, my king.
Nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again.
Feels like I'm dying.
Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
Oh, this guy.
No
He doesn't
waving
even try to
animation.
fake
It's
it
so sad.
anymore.
He's not
So he
faking.
does
It's all
this
true.
Every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Harumasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to.
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important
Oh, she
meeting
just wants to
tomorrow.
be Harumasa.
Please make sure you
She's
attend
trying
it.
to
And don't
she's
be
trying to
late.
prop him up so she can
Oh.
follow his example. Sometime later inside the video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock and it quickly went silent. Bell, was it in my imagination or was that a knock on the door just now? I heard it too. But it really was just one knock. That's certainly weird. They didn't collapse outside or something, did they? We should probably go check just in case.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
Oh, he did collapse outside, totally.
I knew it was you. Didn't even bother knocking twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock.
True.
More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way this is
No
about
way.
work.
This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? You're not messing with me, are you?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers.
Yeah, we need our mole.
Anyway, what's this case that you're working
You
on?
gotta keep the favor, you know?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit
Oh, shit.
means.
He's tied
This
to the
drug
drug
is
screen.
beyond
Is that
existing
what it is?
theoretical
He
knowledge
was a
and can
test subject of the
significantly
drug.
boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
If there really is such a wonder drug, then wouldn't that give anyone free entry into the Hollows? I feel like there would be some serious side effects.
Val is right. If this drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Oh shit. Let's go. The source. Ether. Qingyi. We'll keep. I forgot that challenge mode was even a thing, to be honest. I completely forgot. Do people play on normal mode or challenge mode? I guess this literally just increases the health of the thing. Okay, I know how to. I kind of know how to play Harumasa. Okay, the big thing was like, okay, when hitting the 5th of his basic attack, EX special attack, you get 266. Okay.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on
Oh,
this
let's
suspicious
go.
drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
Understood.
Come on. Why is Qingyi here? I guess she's just canonically just doing this. She's just here. He's a bit complicated just to kill some. Oh, come on. For killing mobs, he's a little bit much. We find a helicopter here of all places. Though it's a shame, this big guy's out of commission, and the clue I was hoping to find isn't it. You like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already knew how. You really think that highly of me? As expected of my partner. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like a plane. Though that symbol's got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. Let's keep moving. Alert. A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Oh, it's fairy. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located on the opposite side. Use it if needed. The source and the karma. Okay, yeah, I know how that works. Oh, that's cool. We get to do like.
Convenient at times like this.
We get to do like Zelda.
It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
Like Zelda puzzle. Like shoot that. It auto locks to the thing, so it's not really a puzzle, but you know, it'll feel a little bit like it. All right. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my! Now there's a familiar face.
Is that
If
Seth?
someone from public security is here, I must have found the right.
Hey!
How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right,
No, the
Junior
poor
Seth?
Elpis theme is going in.
Please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer,
Oh, they know each
what
other.
are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive
belated
officers
Christmas
with
to
their
you too, Gideon.
investigations inside the hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Bro, Seth cannot lie to save his life.
Has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them
Oh
myself.
no, you can't throw around your authority like that.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Wait, what the? Go, you pickpocket it? Hey, wait a second. Harumasa picks up the syringe he confiscated from Seth and carefully examines it in the sunlight. Then, under the shocked gaze of the officers, he squeezes a few drops into his palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. Then he casually tosses the drug back to Seth.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me,
Yeah, the
this
new
isn't the real
YouTube is
stuff.
up. ShadowCero Gacha. Check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for being
How
here.
did you manage to gather so
And
much information from just a few looks and a
uploads are a
couple
bit
of
slow.
sniffs?
Editing's a fucking pain in the ass.
I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Yo, what's my guy?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
He's such a shit.
Hey, don't use me as an excuse at a time like this.
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
After a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals. But right at that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group. Who?
Help. Help me.
Yeah, the Miyabi
Young
pulls
citizen,
went
have you
awful.
gotten lost
YouTube
in the
video
hollow?
coming soon, TM.
Do you need help?
I'm trying to keep
Are
being a
still-
little more heavier on the editing on that one, but it was awful. It was trash. It was
His eyes.
god awful.
What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
He's gonna die. Oh
There's
shit.
no
He's been
time.
drugged. He has the drug.
I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Oh. Oh, that's a disturbing voice filter for it. Oh, we just turned into a regular, not even a boss. Wait, is that Dullahan? Or is that just a regular
The
mook?
kid's turning into an ethereal.
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus, his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the
Oh,
feeling
it
this is
was
your
Dullahan,
average
okay.
ethereal?
Chingy, save me.
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Oh, come on. Duh, duh, duh. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
Who's the pathetic one
Alright,
now?
let's get this ult in. We should just die. Hey.
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his
Bro,
core
I
appeared
really
almost
like this
instantly.
song. Is this in
There
the
was no chance
album?
we
They
could
released the
save him.
OST album recently
Because those weren't signs
on
of
the
corruption.
streaming services.
They're
I don't know if
indicators of a
Opus is on it
late-stage
though.
disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome.
I don't got a alert command,
People with this
unfortunately.
condition are
I don't have
naturally
any
frail.
commands,
With
bro. I just got
lesions appearing on
Discord.
their
That's
skin. In
it.
the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate.
Who
until
are
they
you?
gradually
You
lose
the
all
fucking
sensory
drug-
perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption.
He's the villain.
Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Oh shit.
Do you know each other?
He's the
We're
guy
all
who drugged him.
acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you. all
Kirishima.
grown up. What happened
Yeah,
to my
that's
little
a
pal?
villain. This
Allow
man's
me
such
to
a villain.
introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me
Okay,
a
wait,
moment to
is
catch
he a
up with my
villain or
dear
no?
classmate
I
here?
feel like this guy has to be the villain.
Go ahead.
He's gonna be it's gonna turn out that he's the guy that drugged these people.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Yeah, Harumasa don't
Come
like
on
this
now, I
man.
thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer.
Oh, is this the guy that texted him in his trailer?
But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid.
This is
It looks
definitely
like
the
all
guy
your
that
effort has
texted him
paid
in his
off.
trailer.
Well behaved, diligent, and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? and one who takes on patients like that.
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my
Nah,
past
he's still a
mistakes.
villain. I don't believe this man's ass.
I'm
This
genuinely
man's lying
surprised
ass.
hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just
That
like you.
man? Oh my god, we're playing
You
the
know
pronoun
that.
game.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Who is
Whatever you
that
say.
man? This ain't no guilty gear.
What does
Fucking
any of
spit
this
it
have to
out,
do with
bro.
me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's
Oh, the
right.
master was
I found a
the man
shelter
that did
used
it?
to
Oh
hide in
shit.
Years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but
He wasn't
still
lying. He
many
was
clues
abandoned
left
by his
behind.
parents and taken in by a
If we
master,
work
but his master was
together and
evil.
investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Okay, so
Let me
Kirishima
think about
isn't
it.
the
By the
isn't a
way,
villain.
Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe.
Thank
we
you,
should get out
Seth.
of here ASAP.
You gotta end
We-
this.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I
I
won't
can't tell if
interfere.
Kirishima's gonna be
Goodbye,
the
everyone.
villain. Harumasa grabs a bang boot beside him and rushes towards the hollow exit, as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime. No secrets are allowed in my newer
Ever heard of
redo.
that old saying? No secrets allowed in my new hairdo.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Oh, okay, so that's section 1 done. Hey. Yo, if we we finish this up, I'll have enough pulls to do one more pull and maybe
To be
hit the
honest,
50-50.
I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senpai, but something felt
Senpai?
kinda off between you guys.
Senpai,
I
wait a
have a
second,
master.
huh?
And
Huh?
Kirishima was my
Boy,
master's
pause.
assistant.
Excuse me. When
I
did
guess you
that?
could say
When did
we're
this happen in the
old acquaintances.
localization?
So
It's okay.
yeah,
What
no
about
heartwarming, cheesy
what
moments
round of
between
that?
me
Went to
I don't
Senpai for the
trust him.
voicing.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and
That's
about the
actually
master
so
thing.
weird. We never had.
Cards
We
on the
didn't have
table.
that. We don't really have
Remember
any
I
of
told
those.
you the guy who made
Only of
that
that
drug
going
was
on,
a
but we just had
wanted criminal who's
Senpai
been missing?
randomly in Harumasa's
Well,
story.
That wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for
Nah,
it.
Kirishima's still a
He
villain.
even wanted me to join
He's
him.
a villain. He just wants you to think
So
he's
what
doing
do
good,
you
but he's
think of your
actually
master?
poisoning these other
Are you
people
going to
again.
confront him too?
He's
Master
continuing the
taught me
experiments.
A lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I
Yeah, it's a
just told you
knockoff,
everything.
meaning it was by
Very sincere
Kirishima.
of
He's
me
trying
as
to
a partner,
recreate
don't
it.
you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Harumasa, he's definitely hiding something from us. I think so too. Yeah, he seems open enough, but he's definitely dodging some important questions. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I'm beat. Gonna go get some sleep. You should too. Alrighty. And we got number 2. A name written in water. Alright, let's just go right into it. Yo, right on time. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. You like hot pot? It's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me out just so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. You've met the one treating me to this meal. When people aren't usually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. Huh? Oh, looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Harumasa's alleged senior classmates from before. 3 young people looking a little uneasy trail behind him. Yo, what the fuck? They got the squad. Sorry to keep you waiting, Harumasa. And this is my friend, Belle. She's interested in your sanatorium. She's a big shot tycoon. Runs a business that's really taken off. If you impress her, she might just invest. Guys like her love donating to good causes. That's right, I'm indeed a big shot tycoon. Well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana.
They're gonna die.
Say hi to everyone.
Oh, they're all.
Nice to meet you.
He's such a. Yep.
Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima
He's so
took us
evil.
in.
He's so evil. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food,
Free medical
shelter,
care.
and medical
You know
care.
it's a fucking scam
Without
now.
him, we'd be homeless. We're all very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today,
Yo,
let's talk
Harumasa
about
is
happier
fucking
things,
looking to
shall we?
fight.
My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know?
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want
He's
to
so
find him with
fake, bro.
Harumasa.
Fuck, take
Your
this. You gotta
name's
rip
Kana,
his mask off. Come on.
Why are
He-
you so
He's
quiet?
just saying, I'm so evil. He's so evil, and he's just talking like, I'm not a villain.
Ah, she's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her.
Oh, sure,
no use
buddy.
Just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Sure, buddy. Sure. I'm not a villain. At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to blank. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over the hot pot. Okay, wait, I gotta turn off the auto here. The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the conversation back towards their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time, until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find...
Oh, fucking hell, why does auto just change it? We can finish a familiar pit. Oh, Seth, what's
Sorry
up?
that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous
he's
tip
such a
about
villain.
illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Damn,
Illegal
you just getting
activities. You must be
dragged out
mistaken. I have
while you're
always
at
been a
dinner?
law-abiding
Damn, bro.
citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr.
I'm not a
Kirishima.
villain, truly.
We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own.
Brother,
Surely
you're
you
getting
understand.
arrested.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Oh, he
Mr.
mad.
Kirishima, shall we
Oh,
go?
he is heated.
I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The
Why are we going to
sanatorium is
Port
nearby,
Elpis
and
again?
I'll
What the
send
f- you
someone to
ca-
pick them
that
up.
cannot be good.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
You can't see all
Of
this
course
shit at the
not. I just
lab,
don't
bro.
want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too.
Yeah, I'm
Wouldn't
super
you
rich and want to
a
come
wealthy
too.
investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
I actually have like 1.4 million.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest 100 million.
Yeah, 100 million, totally. I have that. I wish I had that. Belle, why are you holding out on me with your Denny's,
We
girl?
need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work.
Oh, I'm not a
We'll
villain.
be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima
Why
is
did he
right.
bring them along?
We still have
If-
to get some things
What
ready.
is going on with these?
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us
What
there.
what is going on with these kids?
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
We're here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry, you get car sick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa's usual smile fades as he scans his surroundings, his sharp golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Great idea. I knew you'd be on board. Come on, ocean ahoy! But I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah, Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax, as long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. These kids are gonna die. Yo, Sage, bro, I didn't find a single one of your coins. They're fucking hidden well, man. I'm going the wrong way. Excuse me? It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course we've been here. I just slipped my mind for a sec. Haha. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah, even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there, look, seagulls. Where? I want to see it too. What's so special about seagulls? Ah, why is this flying at me? I must have heard you talking trash about it. You spend some time together enjoying the sea, breeze, and beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kana's words seem to trigger something as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Harumasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious, but just as quickly, his usual smile returns as if nothing happened. Alright, everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game, you know, to pass the time? Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? Hide and seek, hide and seek. I knew you'd want to. So, Bella and I will be the seekers, and the three of you go hide. Huh? Why are we sitting and playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it. I guess I'm in. Great, you can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, alright? You turn your backs together. You can faintly hear the sounds of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Why the hide and... Did you see something just now? Got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Hiroshima mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand him over to the contact, do you? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf, and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal, so I could talk to the kids along. Oh, he calls Seth. Let's go. And see if I could get anything out of them. So you're the one who called him PubSec? It was nothing. I filed an anonymous report all above board. And the charges I listed? All true. Stuff Kirishima's done in the past. It might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon at PubSec. Now the tricky part is... These kids don't trust me either. Not surprising, given where they come from. We'll need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we gotta deal with this troublesome contact. Harumasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably gonna spend the afternoon joining a really good nap. Is this really the kind of thing an executive officer can do? Hey, I'm on vacation right now. I'm not an executive officer. I'm just your average citizen. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Hey, hide and seek time. Alright, where's this kid hiding? Right behind here. Tsubaki. Oh no, you found me. It's only been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You did really well. It took us a while to track you down. Really? Yep, for real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you're a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. Oh, that guy sure likes to make things up. We didn't know each other as kids, but we got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. But that's not happening. I get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him to an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Shinya wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem to be really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see, that explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once, who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse. Eventually, took her own life. That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. But what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's been going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know her illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please, help her. I understand. Don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Are these kids gonna... I think the kids are gonna die at the end of the story. I feel like that's gonna happen. Bro, you're not even hiding. You're just chilling. You're chilling with a rod. What are you doing? You found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Not yet. Huh? Kana loves the breeze, so she might be hiding somewhere high up. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You got a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know that? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I would be good together? Totally. Harumasa's right. Looks away. Look at Belle's face. That's the look of someone who agrees that you two are perfect together. Kana would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium. But some stuff happened, so he passed away. I see. So you feel like you can never measure up to someone who's gone. Of course not. It's just Shinya. He got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. I can't talk about the details. That's alright. I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given moment. And it's illness. The longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. I've had friends who were fine one day and gone the next. So yeah, we're all close, because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Harumasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, alright? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll talk to her. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She shouldn't have gone far. Alright, okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At times like this, you just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up to the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. Gonna take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about our illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? That's a pretty heavy question. For me though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now, at least, I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Harumasa turns towards the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. But the brightest of lights sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I'm always super gentle to you kids. Harumasa's always gentle. You always get me, Belle. You're so close. Which is only natural. Belle's the best partner I could ask for. After all, I'd be totally lost without her. Sure, buddy? Section 6? Excuse me? Anyway, back on topic. This is for your life, Kana. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, not much I can say. Kana, don't listen to that. Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong" and "You've got to keep going," like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen this path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Yosuke show up. Kana, there you are! Are you okay? I'm fine, I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer to remember it better. Well, you should have said so, easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's take a group photo. A photo will preserve this moment. Let me take the picture. Sure thing, best to leave the photo taking to the pro. Oh. There we go. How do we get a drone phone? What? The photos you take are great as always, Belle. Wow, they look great. Let's see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. It looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's word to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. I like them too. So, what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. We'll enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. We fucking broke outside of the invisible wall. The sea breeze, so refreshing. Exactly, I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. If I catch a cold. Harumasa Masa is so sweet and thoughtful. You just call me Harumasa Masa? Kidding, come on, I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. Wait, Kana, hey, why are you looking like that? There we go. Oh, it has her face half obscured. Tsubaki, over here. Say cheese. Well, I'm not ready yet. I see the middleman outsourced this task to you. Enna, what? You don't have something against Bang Boo, do you? We've completed the mission perfectly, you know? You don't have something against Bang Boo, do you? Of course not, I'm just a little surprised, that's all. Don't worry, since you completed the mission, you'll get what's owed. Mr. Harumasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming! Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Are you talking to the Bang Boo? No, just to myself. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. Spend the day strolling, having fun, and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Oh. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Yosuke should come too. That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Kana drags Tsubaki and Yosuke away. They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for sweet talking. Ha, thank you for the compliment. But you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Treat it as if you spent time with your past self then. Now who's a sweet talker here, huh? Just then Harumasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out. No, don't talk to the stage. Talk to them. Oh my god, please. I'm trying to move my control stick while my controller is sideways. Oh wait, what's the eavesdrop? Fuck.
Wait. You mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently, it's a case from way back when.
Yo, it's my boy Watt.
There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
What?
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean
No,
live
from people.
ethereals?
They extract their
You
blood.
Can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
What?
Live? Human
So that's what the
tissue?
sanatorium is for?
It's
They're
from
like
patients
taking
with a
it from
special
them?
Disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before
Oh, I
us?
see. I
I
see.
think it
So
was called
they're like a
ether
fucking
aptitude
farm.
regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
So the sanatorium's a
Well,
farm.
it's definitely very
basically.
risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too.
You make a good point.
Let's go, Seth.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice!
Let's go, Seth.
We all swore an oath when we graduated from the
Yeah,
academy.
speak that
No
facts,
matter
my
where we
king.
end up,
Let's
public
go.
Security or HSO. We pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally.
Speak that
Not
shit.
to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like
Oh,
you.
what? We need the Seth brother arc.
What's my brother got to do
We
with
need the
it?
Seth brother arc.
Nothing.
We've been
Just
hearing
thinking
about him,
out
bro.
loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you.
You're
I
an
love Seth.
honest
He's great.
man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh? Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You walk away with Harumasa. From a distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him. You're not mad, are you?
What was all that about? Things escalated
Oh,
real
thanks for
fast.
having both
You're
those
not
options
mad,
in
are
the
you?
sentence. Wow, crazy.
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
Oh, you can actually say. Okay, wait. This is gonna be a sentence split in half, right? I'm gonna say this.
Even though the way the drug is made sounds kinda scary, if they can actually make it happen, the results could be promising.
I see. I guess it's natural to think that way.
Harumasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
I thought they were gonna get like kidnapped or something.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Ryosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me.
I've never played
Just because I'm from HSO.
HI3. Rip.
I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
They came out with it.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
Yo, Reeling's director is working on a new game?
You knew?
Just a guess.
Reeling 2?
I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data
Omega
on the side
villain.
effects. Fully
And
aware
him acting
it's
all
deadly
like,
to
oh, I'm not
people
a
like
villain.
us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time
So
is
Kana
up.
is gonna die at the end of the story. I'm gonna say she's gonna die.
You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
Oh, he is way younger sounding than I thought he was gonna be. I did not realize that he was that young
There
sounding.
you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Harumasa, who ever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies.
He just comes out and say it.
Disobey me. We'll be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Through the earpiece, Kirishima's threats continue, with the kids' shaky, suppressed sobs in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece.
This guy is pure evil. We've
It's
got to
literally
stop
just
him.
one sentence split up
We'll
into
use
two
the recordings
boxes.
as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
He's starting to
Are you
collapse.
okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea. Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry,
Yo, that
Master.
fucking
I'm not afraid of
injection,
pain
that
or
needle,
medicine.
fucking blood red.
But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband.
Oh shit, that's how we got the headband?
That, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome.
It's crazy how we're getting the
This disease affects
backstory
different
in the
parts of the
game
body for
and not through
different
YouTube videos
For me,
like it normally is,
it's mainly my lungs and
outside of the
heart.
game completely.
As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
What are you talking about? Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd
So we're
get some
gonna
food for me
take him
while we
out,
waited.
but Master is
came
still
back.
at large, so
I
he's
was
gonna
too
be the
little to even
overlooming
speak
villain
properly
from
then.
Harumasa's story.
Even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I
It'll make
should.
the fangirls go wild.
But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
Oh,
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids too. When the time comes,
well, we
I'll be
got
counting
time
on
to
your
fucking lob
guidance.
some heads. Let's go. Part 3. Didn't expect Harumasa to have a back. Thank you, Wise, for your fucking commentary. So all those times he was slacking off for taking sick leave was actually because of health issues, not an excuse. We would have guessed. Honestly, it's not something that would immediately come to mind. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. Let's wait for his message. I'm glad Wise came in for the commentary at the end. All right. Time for this final section of the story. Let's go. Wait, why is it weak to fucking ice and ether? You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete. Okay. Why is it ice and ether, huh? Why is it not electric? It's his story. Yo, you're right on time. I've made plans with Kirishima and we're going to the base where our masters used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Just as I thought, with you around, I always feel incredibly safe. Before we set off, I need you to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that'll require you to put an extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Belle?
Oh, she's with me. She mentioned wanting to join HSO, so she's here to check out the place.
What he said.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank
Gotta
you for
butter her up.
everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi? Thank you for your
He's going
trust
with
all
the
this time.
he's
If it weren't
glazing.
for you, HSO
He's
probably
glazing
never
so
would have
hard.
accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku. I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run
Aw.
into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You leave HSO with Harumasa. That wasn't a death flag,
You're
was
acting a
it?
little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Let's go. Okay, we have to go all the way back. All right, final section. What is this? Karma and Tribulation. We just get a random chingy again. They can't give you the random on me. Can't have a random on me. You gotta gas up Harumasa a bit by giving me the random chingy.
Let's see.
Please
Place
note,
we agreed to meet
there is a mechanism
Hiroshima.
here that can move containers.
Oh. Let's go. Music going off again. Oh.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much
Harumasa,
dust.
don't die on us, bro. I know you're not gonna
I
actually
have a
die
sensitive
because they'll never
throat.
fucking kill a
Even
playable
little dust
character
can
like you.
trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
Oh, come on. Oh my god, please. Man was stuck. They could actually make like an actual dungeon with Harumasa's kit. With the bow and arrow and shit.
wrong?
It can make a
feeling
Genshin puzzle.
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
Well, he's dying.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition.
Yeah, especially reduced accuracy. Man was stuck on a fucking crate edge.
And rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best. But it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't
That's
worry.
okay. We know there's no
I
actual
value my
danger to his
highly,
life.
And the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Belle, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking. I'll keep them on speed dial.
Ambush!
Are we gonna get bailed up on Miyabi again like in chapter 4? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Dash. Thank you.
Kirishima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice.
We gotta kill him, dude.
I'll just have to suck it up.
Dude, he's super saucy, man. Like, when you get his shit going, he looks super cool. That's why I want to learn. Like, I want to learn his combo and build him, but I have, like, no reason to build him. We have to talk to him. I just kill him. Can we just shoot him? Harumasa. Just do it right here, bro. Oh my god. It's so fucking sensitive. There we go. Right on the head. Like that. Boom. Story over. We did it. Harumasa, you finally arrived. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we follow these clues, we'll definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I found some sort of mechanism your master left here. I spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. He sure is cautious. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll have what it takes to crack it. I'll take you there now. Oh, by the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. You don't need to remind me of that. I almost forgot. You're now an experienced executive officer. Follow me. Oh, we got the rain. We got the bringer stage. This is the place. Looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time, and some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I've racked my brains and tried all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it to open. It's all up to you now. Hurry and figure something out. Harumasa didn't respond. Instead, he surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old. and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark in the lower right corner. Oh, that's his phone password. An unsigned letter. The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities. In addition, there is a mysterious special symbol. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing, just a scrap of paper. Harumasa deliberately avoids Kirishima's gaze, and then carefully tucks the piece of paper away, and then gives the Bangbu in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's dig into this and see how we can crack the puzzle you left us.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Alright, fuck, that's how we do it. Can I restart? There we go. That was an actual, we had an actual puzzle. Hey!
What's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
I must have paused this for a second before finally opening up the shipping container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research materials. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opening up the paper from before.
This is a letter?
The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities, always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there's also the unique symbol, the key to this mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes the finger over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand trembling just now. Do you recognize the symbol?
Do you recognize the symbol?
Right.
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
I never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it. Why did he hide it? At that moment, a loud rumbling suddenly comes from a distance. A long, silent elevator slowly starts up. So it's connected to the elevator. The elevator, does that mean? I get it. He must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we can reach by elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me. Oh. I just run around as Qingyi. I should have got Qingyi. I should have got for Qingyi instead of M1 Juyan, honestly. I feel like I'm definitely hurting for not having Qingyi anymore.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true.
Yeah, M1 Juyan is kind of useless. Like all you really get is that you can kind of unload bullets after stun window ends if you need to like clean up some HP, and that's it. Poor Elpis theme is fucking bopping. What's up here? Oh. Oh shit, the Thracian. There's the supplies and the glasses.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now. There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm
Oh,
tired.
Tribby just got
I know you've been after what's inside
thing
that
for
briefcase from the
Honkai
start.
Storio.
There are no clues leading to Master
He's
in there,
tiny.
just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak.
Oh.
So tell me.
Was the off form the tip off to Section 6 so they go get him?
You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there growling right now.
Oh,
you mean
the master is the ethereal?
that ethereal?
Okay, so
That's right. That ethereal.
he's not gonna be a
master.
not gonna be a
watched him get corrupted with my
fucking
own
multi-story
eyes.
thing.
He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't.
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history.
So this is gonna be like, oh, his master wasn't that bad of a guy. It was the other people that were bad, and he went against them.
We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born.
Okay, sure, buddy. Fucking on his light, fuck his light,
Even if it means
his
stepping
light
over
grind
countless
set.
bodies.
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world.
I feel like keeping the poor Elpis song during this
Even
talk is a
without my
bit
involvement,
unfitting.
You wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients.
At least we
you.
have a faceless power
Though
player still in
only
play
your master
after this
knows.
guy gets fucked up.
Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
Are we gonna fight the Thracian? Is that what it's called? Is that the Thracian? What was it called in the thing?
More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first.
Oh, just leave him be, bro. Oh my god. You're not getting stunned. What the hell? One, two, three, four. Wait, they're still alive? What the hell? By the time you clear out the ethereal, oh shit, that went so fast.
Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Of course he gets away, bro.
Should we go after him? Harumasa, what's happening with your body? Kirishima just said your condition was strange. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead.
Oh
We
shit.
needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital right now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
You're in really bad shape, and you still want to go fight that ethereal?
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Oh, we're gonna clean it up quick. Harumasa looks back, smiles at you mischievously like usual, his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he grips his longbow tightly and charges forward without the slightest hesitation.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Oh, come on. Time to breakdance on his ass. Oh, can I just... Oh.
Caught you red-handed.
Fancy testing my aim?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on.
Who's
Fuck.
the pathetic one now?
1, 2. I keep doing like, I don't count after the first dash attack. I need to count the first dash attack.
Face the consequences. Huh?
Boom, 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 boom.
Why don't we...
Wait, hey, what the fuck?
No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
There we go. That's the 12 rotation. Hey. Oh, the audio's cutting out. Oh shit. It's getting deafer. Oh shit. Harumasa's dying. Yo, Chingy, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, Chingy.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Harumasa's dying, bro. Chingy, you gotta save his ass.
Master.
strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but...
Oh no!
It's a shame. I didn't get to see you one last time.
There we go. We did it. Meanwhile, Kirishima gets away.
Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left
Oh
behind.
no, Section 6 on the jump in.
Looks like you can't see or hear me anymore.
Give us back the case!
Let's go. Let's go, Aeon. Hey! Hey, oh, what the fuck, bro?
Just
Yo,
stay
but
here.
go Harumasa taking the hit.
Damn it! I won't let you.
Oh. Harumasa, you can't die.
Where am I?
You gotta think about everyone. Yeah,
Tell me,
everyone.
will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet. I still have
Yo, ult his ass. Let's go.
unfinished business.
Right through the head.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Oh, he has fangs. Oh, that's so pretty. What the hell? Right through the head. Oh, through the heart. Should have been through the head. Look at him.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it.
Oh,
you...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing
he
exist
just
in the
killed
world.
himself. How he's gonna live? He's gonna get
This was
the cure.
My final vacation request.
No, don't fall asleep.
So how is he gonna get through fucking injecting himself with that shit? Oh, 70 for the end. Let's go.
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it. Thank you, Master.
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If
Maybe
one
his
day I'm not
master
around
wasn't that
anymore,
bad of a
you must
person.
keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take
This
a
is
break.
where he got his skipping work thing.
But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
This is where he got it, where he wanted to
Will
constantly
you come
skip
back
work.
after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods
Okay,
with
so
our
he was
mortal
just getting
bodies,
manipulated by
regardless
them
of
the whole
cost
time
or
too.
sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right.
Yo, that's Seth right there, bro.
One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa. I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
Aw. This is a good scene. This is a good story. This one's been good. This one's been pretty good. With Section 6's help, Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the thing. Harumasa's state is dire and is given a critical condition notice. But when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awakes. Several days later, in the Section 6 office, the once sterile workplace seems to have been decorated carefully. He just wakes up.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious
Aw.
illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
So wait, he just wakes up?
Asaba,
He
you're
just
on time
gets
today.
through it?
Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special
He's the
guest.
fucking, what is it? The proto thing? Or is it that the one working serum? It actually works. And so he didn't die from it.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed.
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself to rest as he's still recovering. This guy, that's Harumasa's invitation. You join him on the rooftop where he often sneaks off at work.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Harumasa lifts up his hand and gently brushes the end of his yellow headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so are the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil, but there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
It's crazy how this is like, this is a longer epilogue than every single fucking chapter has had like put together.
Based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know.
Oh, is it the?
Suggests that the drug you injected.
It was a working dose of it. It was a
What do
proper
you mean?
dose.
That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
And that was the last one.
No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology.
Oh, it was made specifically for him with his shit.
Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out.
The final gift from
Shame that it is an
Master.
unfinished product, but it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harumasa hangs up the phone after a brief chat with the doctor. He looks like a little confused, as if he needs a long time to process this fact.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he's dozed off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later.
They should have changed her face to being frowning.
If you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest in this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa. To celebrate his partial recovery, he wants to invite everyone for a small gathering at the port. Talk with the Bang Boo boatman. Oh shit. Looks like none of my friends were late. How sweet of you. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one person here who's known for being late. Who's that? Oh, it's supposed to be, it's me. In any case, to mark my brush with death, or rather my miraculous survival, I've specifically invited everyone to relax today. I've even picked the hottest hobby around, sea fishing. Yay, if we catch a big fish, can I eat it right away? Nope, you have to bring it back and cook it first. Today is perfect for training for the sea fishing competition. It looks like Chief is going all out. Asaba, your health? Sorry for not telling you all everything earlier. It's true that my situation is pretty serious, but I can still work normally. Section 6 pays well, so I'm not planning to leave yet. But I do have a small request. I'd appreciate if you all stop looking at me like I'm on my deathbed. If you can treat me the same way as before, that would be great. To me, you are the same as before. There is no difference. I see. If our superiors have any question about this later, I'll find a way to handle it. Thanks, you're still the most reliable one among us. Huh? Is Harumasa different? Not at all, I'm still your slacking off partner, Sukaku. Just kidding, don't worry, I should be fine for a while. As for the future, well, we'll cross that bridge when we'll come to it. But today, the main event is sea fishing. The doctor said it's good for my physical and mental health to come and stay active, right, Belle? Among Us? I didn't even catch an Among Us. Oh, shit. All right, it looks like we're still a little out of sync for stuff like this. The preparations will take a little longer, so feel free to wander around before then. The sea breeze here is very pleasant, so make sure you enjoy it to the fullest. Hey, let's go talk to the boat. Bang Boo Boatman. This ship will set sail soon. Please prepare to board. If you like a group photo, please take it here. Let's take a photo then. Hey, everyone here. Yeah, that's cute. And the kids didn't die, yay. After that, everyone tries to sea fishing under Harumasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually finds their rhythm and catches some fish. You ask who caught the most fish? Of course, it's Harumasa. With his usual mischievous smile, his golden pupils reflecting the vast waters of the sky, the wind blows gently, lifting his headband like a long-delayed farewell. But perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but hope always glows with the golden light. God, I had to fucking speed read this shit. It went auto. Oh my god. Voice. Hey, we did it. Aiden story completed. And that is Harumasa's story. That was good. That was good. I kind of like that more than chapter 4, I'll be honest. It wasn't trying to juggle 3 different things. So did it feel like it kind of had a similar, like, how long was this? How long was it? That was like 2 hours? Like, not like 2 hours. That was like an hour and a half or so. Like an hour and a half, maybe at most. An hour, like an hour. That was solid. I mean, yeah, that was definitely more wordy than Nekomata's. That's the only other one I've done. Nekomata's and Soldier 11. So that was like one of the more worthy ones. That like kind of felt like an actual like chapter. It even had, okay, so the really nice thing about it was that it took its time to conclude the chapter. You have like, oh, the final boss was down and everything, and you got this actual long scene going over things, letting Harumasa come to his terms and everything. Like, that was nice. That was really good, because one of my biggest issues with this game's storytelling so far has been how we've gotten like no time to ever like sit on a conclusion, to ever let like an epilogue sit in. Like, we got the Cheesetopia event afterward, which wasn't really letting a thing sit in, you know? It was just kind of there. It was an epilogue, but it wasn't really letting the story sit in. So this was really nice. I really liked that. And it was pretty good. It was pretty serious for the most part. It had a lot of good Harumasa development. Had a nice way. I feel like I do wonder what Belle's response would be if I said I didn't agree to killing him at the end as an ethereal. Maybe she said like, I'd find some way to cure you or something like that for sure. Something like that. But you know, it was cool. It's not just like, yeah, Calydon had it bad because Pompeii is supposed to be like really big, a really big loss, and we barely get to sit on it. But the same thing happened with like Juyeon's story. Juyeon's story, we barely got any actual, not Juyeon's story, Jane's story. Jane's special episode, we barely got any conclusion or epilogue to it. And it was sad because like we didn't even get to see fucking Seth's reaction to finding out Jane was a police officer the whole time. Like that would have been peak to see that actually happen instead of had it be referred to in post. Like, I mean, the Yanagi special episode didn't really have much epilogue. Granted, that one didn't really need much of an epilogue. That one kind of closed pretty neatly. Wasn't really like a big thing. And then like chapter 1 had a nice I mean, it still kind of zoomed past the epilogue, but at least like the ending scene was like kind of long to like kind of feel like, hey, we got that. And then you got the picture with the cutting hairs after that. But it's like all the main story chapters have been like, they just completely zoom past the epilogue and the resolution of the story. Like they completely zoom past the resolution of your stories just so that you get to the next part, which is sad. Because this one, it was nice. It was really nice to have that entire talk at the end, and just actually get to sit on what happened, you know, and let's see what happened. I would have liked if we got to see the kids again talk afterwards, but we didn't. We only got to see Harumasa. It was focused on Harumasa, but it would have been nice to see the kids talk again after that whole ordeal. That would have been good. So that's my criticism of the story. It's pretty good. Also, they've been doing the fucking Mind Palace a lot lately. It was in fucking Miyabi, now here, HSR. They've been doing the Mind Palace thing a lot. Anyways, that'll be it for me, YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. If you stayed by to see this whole thing, yeah, I'll see you guys next time, YouTube. Bye-bye. Subscribe to the Twitch, Discord, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah.